All right, and while you're in, thanks to a couple of our sponsors, there is SmashGo. So that there is the business that I'm a part of, and SmashGo provides online training and resources for entrepreneurs, for online programs. We deal in concerning strategy, training, support, website, all of that sort of stuff there. So and there's a range of ways that we can help as well too. If you're interested to find out more, just go to smashgo.co. And of course, we've got Cloudways, who are our web hosts that have been our web hosts for the maybe about 5 or 6 years, I think now. And they're offering a 20% discount on WordPress web hosting, $15 free credit on the first month, and a 2-week free trial. So if you want to check them out, just go to easyurl.co/Cloudways. And with that free trial, if you do like it and do go ahead, they'll just automatically apply those discounts. All right, well, that brings us through to our cool online tools for this evening. So let's see what we've got as our number one. All right, first one that we have is one called a QR code decoder. So QR codes, easy to read on. If you can scan it and, with the camera on your phone, that'll bring up the website or wherever the QR code is leading to. A QR code could have a web link in it, could be an email address, could be a phone number, could be someone's profile, any number of things that you can put into a QR code. But normally you don't know where it's going to lead until you actually scan it and get there. Or if you're on a computer and you can't scan it, but you've got a screenshot of it or a copy of it, what you can do with this particular app is you can drag and drop that QR code into this section here. Or with the camera on your phone, you can, if you've got it on say a brochure or a pamphlet, then you can hold it up to the camera and it will scan it as well. In the right-hand side, when it's done that, it will provide you with the link, the place, the destination that it's going to. So it might be good if you're not sure whether you want to go there with the QR code, you find out where it is and then decide whether you want to click on the link and take it any further. So that one there is called qrcode-decoder.com. And these links here, we will drop these into chat. So if you're not sure where chat is, at the bottom of your screen is a Zoom toolbar. And there is a icon there with a speech bubble on it and says chat below it. If you click on that, that'll open up chat. See some of the fabulous people introducing themselves here and having conversations. That's what it's for as well too. But all of the apps are going to be dropped in there, so you don't have to squint to see what is in the URL bar. All right, so that's our number one app for tonight, qrcode-decoder.com. All right, next one that we have is one called neuter.io. So what this is, they have a free tool here that will do things like it will join your Zoom meeting. So if you use Zoom or Teams or some form of video chat, this can automatically join your meetings and it will take notes on your meeting. So it's clever enough to do things like work out, what are action items or what are key notes in there, and it will take those notes for you. So at the end of the meeting, you've got a list, for instance, of action items and and who it's assigned to, and it will give you a summary of that meeting too in terms of what it's about. It'll also do a full transcription as well, so that you've got a full transcription to be able to use or read. It's reasonably accurate, this one as well too. Some of the AI tools, when it comes to transcription, not 100% accurate. This one's not 100%, but it's reasonably accurate. So there's not a lot of corrections that you need to make with it. So as I say, they do have a free plan, and they've also got a paid plan as well too. But the free plan is enough there to get those meeting notes for you. So well worth taking that for a spin and seeing how that works. There's a lot of these types of tools on the market. This particular one is one of the ones that I think is a really good one. So that one there is called neuter.io. All right, how many people here have got lots of places where you get messages? Like you got, say, Facebook Messenger, LinkedIn Messenger, Twitter, SMS, all sorts of things. So there's a whole, well, WhatsApp, there's another one as well too. And if you're like me, you've got all these screens open on the computer or just running in the background, which does weird things like slow my computer down. And then when people ask questions or they respond to you in one of these apps, sometimes it's hard to find, well, which app was it that the person communicated to me in. So answer to that is to get it all into a single platform. So this particular app called texts.com allows you to connect all of those messaging apps and bring it all into one platform. And so you can fire it up in the morning. And so your LinkedIn messages come in here, your Snapchat messages come in, your TikTok messages come in, Facebook, Instagram. So they all come into the one platform, and even SMS messages as well too. And so you can respond to them out of one platform. And it will also put a copy of the message or the message, your responses to it, in the native platform that it came from as well. But it's a way of aggregating all your messages into one place. So you've only got one thing open on your computer or your phone to be able to answer them and keep track of your conversations. So I did use another app for this a while back, and it stopped being supported. And so I've been looking for a good alternative. And in fact, this one here is better than that previous one that I've been using as well too. So it has some neat things about it as well. It will do, if you've got a thread of conversation with someone, you can ask it to summarize it. It'll give you a summary of that conversation. So you don't have to go through the whole thread. They've got really good search features in there as well too. And if you like things like ChatGPT, whatever, you can actually connect it to that and have your AI sort of playing with some of your responses as well too. So it's free for 2 apps. It is a paid plan if you want to add in other apps into it, but it is reasonably inexpensive as well. But if you go to the button continue to text.app, then you can certainly sign up for it, get your 2 free application or 2 free accounts in there. And if you like it, then you can do as I've done and subscribe to the plan and have it all coming into one inbox. So that one there is called texts.com. All right. Oh, actually, I think I might have mine open, do I? No, I don't. All right. If you just sign up for it, you'll get to see it yourself. I did have an open before, but it's obviously just all closed off. All right, next one I have for you. For those that are wondering what the health of your site is like, then this particular app here is a great way to look for images in your website. So it's called siteliner.com, and all you do is pop your URL, your website domain in there, and what it will do is it'll go through your website and it'll give you some recommendations about what you can do to it to help to improve it. So some of the things that it deals with are things like duplicate content. Now, where have you repeated yourself in the website? Obviously, duplicate content's not a great thing, but it'll help you to identify where that is and help you to fix it up. It'll have a look at the pages there that are normal pages, pages that redirect elsewhere, pages that are not appearing in the search engines, which is okay for some pages, but you just want to check that they, if they're not appearing in the search engines, that is intentional, not an accident. And then it does things like, it gives you average page size, your page load time, which is really important these days here. So this one's a little high at 4.9 milliseconds. If you can get that down to sort of around about 2 or 3, you're doing pretty well. And it just gives you a whole lot of content here. The other thing it does too is it compares you to other sites. So if you wonder how well your site is doing, so for instance, we look at internal links on the page, it says the internal links per page for your site is 17. The median for other sites is 24. So what's telling us is that this particular site is a little light on internal links, which is a bit embarrassing. That's actually my site. So I need to go in and add some more internal links in there. But it gives you that sort of reference. And it says your internal links per page for your site is more than 34% of other sites. So it is better than 34% of other sites. But again, you'd like to get that up over that 70% mark. So with those cues there, it makes it, reasonably easy for you to, really improve and optimize your website. Really a tool designed for you as a user of your website to get in to make some changes, and also really helpful for professionals, or if you want to hand it over to a web developer to help you with it, then it's a helpful guide for them in terms of what needs to be tended to. So really quick, easy little tool, and it's called siteliner.com. This is our go-to tool for communication. So we've got a team of people that work together here in our organization, and our communication tool is one called Slack. So you might have heard of Skype, which is now part of the Microsoft world, which is a back and forth chat app. This one's a little bit more powerful than that, in that with Slack you can add in all of your team there. You can communicate with. You can add external people in, so you can invite other people to come into the app, and you can create what's called channels. So channels are spaces within Slack for you to collaborate and communicate. So a channel, for instance, might be something like a project that you're working on. So actually Dave Kane brought it up. We've got a WordPress meetup coming up in the Gold Coast. So inside Slack, we can have a channel called WordPress Gold Coast. And in there, I can do things like invite Dave to come along, invite our speakers to come along, invite my team to come along, and all they can see is just that particular channel in there. They can't see my finances channel. They can't see our internal channel. So it allows you to have an app with instant communication. So it's text-based conversations. So, just like you would with Skype, typing text or SMS messages. But you can have it all in one place, and you can have different people in different channels. They do have an option there for video calling as well, so you can have video conference calls in there. You can send documents back and forth in there as well too. So often we've got graphics go back and forth in Slack just to check for any revisions, that type of thing. So this is the app that we use for talking with our team and communicating in our team on all the things that need to happen on a day-to-day basis. So fabulous app. And the good thing about it is it's free. So you can download it, you can start using it. It's very intuitive to use, and it is free. They do have paid plans, which give you access to a whole archive of messages. But, if you're just using it for day-to-day work, this is an absolute stellar app for that communication. So if you've got VAs, excellent for that there. Or if you've got sort of a distributed team force, workforce, then it's really right, that sort of communication. And that there is a round of our cool online tools for today. So we've got all of those cool online tools. As I said, yes, they're all in chat, I think. Are they there? If they're not, they'll be there. Yes, they're all in chat. So nice and easy for you to see. And you can download chat at the end of the session by clicking on the three little dots. Where has it gone? I think it's at the bottom of chat. They've moved it. All right. Somewhere around, they've moved it. Anyone tell me where you can actually save that chat anymore? There is a cherry ripe in it for you. But they've updated the platform. Up the top, is it?
Yeah, next to the heading.
There we go. Oh, yes, there's a little...
the three dots are underneath the big X.
Three dots. Yeah, there we go. Underneath of the... the X to close it off. Don't close it off. See the three little dots, click that, and then you can save it. Thanks, Paul. All right, love it if you would just drop into chat. Tell us which was your favorite app. Which is the one that you think was going to make the most difference for you in your business, or the one that will lead you down that rabbit hole of procrastination, never to come out of it again as you explore all the features in the app. So let's just take a vote and see which is the popular one. While you're dropping that into chat, all of these apps and tools, they will be we'll post them up to the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook page, or Facebook group it is. So if you're not a member of it, then now's a good time to hop over to Facebook and request to join the Business Owners Smashing It Online group. Just search for it. You'll see it there. There's a link in chat there as well too, and we'll accept you into that. All right, what do we got? Votes are in. Slack, Sideliner, text, Sideliner. SiteLiner Slack. It is a close call between Slack and SiteLiner. Excellent. Well, they're all good apps and tools. So if you find any uses in it that I don't know about or that you'd like to share, feel free to share those in the Business Owner SmashGo Online Facebook group. If you do have apps and tools that you use and you think would be good to have profiled on this particular show here, let me know, and happy to credit you with it when if we happen to use that app and tool or profile it as well too.